Hey guys, Generation here, and we're bringing it back to PvP. We had 3 videos that YouTube wouldn't process because apparently they got corrupted or something. I don't know. They wouldn't upload. I even had the baby Pokemon for when I was tanking my rating so that we could stock up on rare candies, obviously. It's a lot easier back in the day when you could just keep losing over and over, but Niantic caught on that we were doing it and stocking up on rare candies. But anyway, so we're trying out MAGNEZONE now, a MAGNEZONE team. So we're going to lead MAGNEZONE. We have Gyarados in there, Shadow Gyarados, of course, because we bring the spice here, as well as a Venusaur, just, you know, because Venusaur's tanky, it can do a lot of damage, and it has a lot of good matchups. Now, see if you notice something about this set. See if you notice something about every single lead, all right? And we still end up positive, so this is really fun. Anyway, so we were met with a Mamoswine. Not good, right? Not good. So really our best option is to bring out the Gyarados so that we can Dragon Breath it down as much as we can. Throw the Aqua Tails and try to get it down, right? We're going to burn our shields. We have no problem doing this. Not on this channel, right? Especially with a team like this, where you're able to spam Aqua Tails, you're able to spam Frenzy Plants, you're able to spam Wild Charges or Mirror Shots. You know, you're going to get your shields back, trust me. Okay, so back out with the Swampert. Swampert, of course, is a really tough Pokemon to bring your MAGNEZONE out into. So, just so you know. You would think because of the water typing, but that ground typing, man, he'll smoke you down so quick. So, of course, we bring out the Venusaur. Venusaur is a really good matchup against Swampert normally, but in this case, we would have to work back from a really bad lead. See, every Pokemon on here counters the Pokemon that we have, which makes it very tough. We would have no choice but to build up to 2 charge moves here to try and get the Charizard down, but it has Blast Burn. So we were met with a complete counter team right off the rip, guys. Completely counters everything that we have. So there's not much we can do about it, right? When you come up against a team like this, which you are going to, where your team gets countered, don't get discouraged. Keep going with your team if you feel comfortable with it. So we give him that first match. He wins, completely countered us, but let's see how MAGNEZONE recovers. This is insane, guys. And it's crazy, you know, I switched to MAGNEZONE, and now all of a sudden, I'm losing all these leads, right? And I was losing all these leads with Crustle, and I was losing all these leads with Gyarados. I was losing all these leads with Kingdra. It's like every single lead I choose, I'm losing all these leads, but we'll just see how this team recovers, right? So we had a little bit of lag there, of course. I mean, of course we're going to have a little bit of lag. Attack incoming. Here comes the Thunder Punch. This is a lost lead for us, by the way, guys. Totally a lost lead. Right, so we're going to throw the Mirror Shot, see if we can't get a shield out of him, thinking that we're going to Wild Charge and bail. Out goes the Mirror Shot. He doesn't buy it. Here comes the second Thunder Punch, and watch what we do here. This is very critical for this match. Very critical. Let it go through. We knew it wasn't the Focus Blast. The Focus Blast would obviously absolutely decimate us, right? Up to 2 Wild Charges. Now we're going to throw one. And let's see how our plan was reversed here, right? No, he's definitely going to shield that one up. So we swap out, and we still have a Wild Charge stocked. We have it ready to go. Bring out the Venusaur. Focus Blast, come on. Although it is resisted, it's still a heavy hitter, and we don't want our Venusaur taking that much damage right now because we don't know what he has in the back. So we threw the Frenzy Plant. He did a sack swap, or a swap, I should say, and it was a very smart swap on his part into a Venusaur. Okay, so now we have Shadow Venusaur against our Venusaur. Comes the first attack. We're going to go ahead and shield. We don't want to be catching any Sludge Bombs from this thing. Out goes his Sludge Bomb. Out goes our Sludge Bomb. Let's see what happens here. Sludge Bomb comes out. He lets it go through. Excellent. Well, we're shieldless now. That happened quick, right? With Electric-type Pokemon, even with Ampharos too, you can kind of notice how shields go real quick, right? Goes the Frenzy Plant, bring him down to where he's going to be farmable. Of course, out comes his Sludge Bomb. Now, learning the matchups between a Shadow and a regular is something that I didn't even think to do, and he would have gotten to another Frenzy Plant in a place where I thought that I could farm down. I'm thinking he's Shadow, obviously I can, you know, just Vine Whip him down, but that simply wasn't the case there. It just wasn't. We needed 3 more, and he needed 2, so he would have had, you know, one attack left before he had gotten it off. We're able to get this Frenzy Plant off, which is huge, right? Out goes the Frenzy Plant, take out the Ampharos. And in comes a Swampert, so we're just trying to get as much damage as we can. And of course, bringing in the Gyarados. This is a pretty good matchup normally, like when you have shields and everything. It's actually a pretty good matchup because you're counting their moves, you know what they're throwing. He's going to be throwing the Hydro Cannon here, of course. I imagine he's Hydro Cannon Earthquake? I don't know. Here comes the second Hydro Cannon. Incoming won't kill us, even though we are squishy. We are a Gyarados, so we do resist that water damage. Here comes the Aqua Tail. Obviously, it's going to get through. We don't have shields anymore. Going to swap out. Right. Here comes the Wild Charge. Perfect. And that's that. So it was a good game to my opponent, and we were able to come back from a really bad lead and an opponent who had a team that's good against our team. However, we were able to line up properly and take the advantage there, right? I mean, honestly, that team was really good, and we probably shouldn't have won that, but we somehow played our way out of it. So now we're led with the Melodic. That's just fantastic, right? This is what we're looking for. Now, we're going to have to play this smart, though, because we see that he is not switching out. So when we do our switches later, we're going to have to keep that in mind, right? Attack incoming, it's a Surf. Not going to deal with it, right? Not on the MAGNEZONE, it's too squishy. We have a ton of energy saved up, and we know how this team likes to use shields. Now we have a Muck, so good thing we decided to shield that. Okay, here it comes. Numero uno. Oh, there's Kang. Hey, Kang. Pogo Kang. Here comes the second one. This normally would be followed by a Bale, right? He brings out the Melodic, but we are double debuffed, so we're not playing that game. And instead of bringing out the Venusaur, right, we're going to bring out the Gyarados. And you'll find out why after. Remember how there's a reason why he wasn't switching right off the rip with that Melodic? So that makes me question what he has in the back. The wheels start turning. Okay, what would he have in the back where he would not switch it in against a MAGNEZONE? It's either a neutral matchup, right? Or it's something that's weak. So let's find out. Gyarados is, of course, going to throw the Aqua Tail. We get a shield out of him, which is fantastic. He's got some loaded energy, but we're not too worried about that because we are going to get to this crunch. Oh, we CMP tie. That's just too bad, right? We're going to hang on to that shield. It's one of those situations where we are hanging on to that shield. Oh, buddy, we are. Okay. Sludge Bomb incoming. We tend to see this mirror match a lot now, don't we? I don't know how many of you guys are using Venusaur out there. Put it in the comments and let me know, but he seems pretty solid. I've used both him and Sceptile this season. It's too bad I couldn't upload my Sceptile videos, but we will get those out there. That'll be fun to watch. And I think he's a little bit more consistent than Tangela, actually. I think that Tangela is actually rated higher now. I think Tangela is rated number 5 overall in Premier. So Tangela shot right up there. However, Venusaur just seems so solid. You know, that Sludge Bomb can really do numbers on the opponent. So let's see. This is perfect. Not even going to allow one itty-bitty tiny bit of farming to go down. We're, of course, going to shield. And there it goes. And we won that match. So good game to my opponent once again. It's the one time you're going to see a lead win in this out of 5 rounds. We finally won one. So, yeah, so we're 2-1 right now. You guys are going to notice a pattern with a lot of lead losses in the videos I'm going to be uploading. A lot of lead losses. I had to redo some of the videos. It's going to be cool. Mahit actually suggested a team that we're going to be showcasing that actually did really well. I'm not surprised, actually. Mahit's a great battler, and yeah, you guys will see that one coming up. So now we have some Venusaur on Venusaur action, which that dude gets out of and brings out a Gallade. Okay, so the one thing I have on my team that can handle the Gallade, right? This is your Gallade stopper, and he brings his Gallade out into the Venusaur instead of just dealing with the mirror match, right? So this is what he has in the back, maybe weak to Magnezone. He's trying to realign with the Magnezone or something. I'm not quite sure what his thought process is there. But of course, we aren't going to risk that being a close combat because he was smart and did build up to one. We're going to go ahead and throw the Frenzy Plant. Let's see what happens here. We take out the Gallade. Excellent. Okay, now we're back in the old mirror match, right? So we're going to use our shield so that we can get our Sludge Bomb off. We want to get as much damage off on this thing as humanly possible. Unfortunately, that's another rough lead to run into with Magnezone. I really don't know why I'm running into all these leads. I remember in Season 3, Magnezone was great. Like, there was a ton of leads that you'd beat. And there's a ton of leads that you'd beat this season, too. I just haven't run into them. And Empoleon. Now, that's a good matchup for Gyarados. You know, we can handle an Empoleon, no problem. Those waterfalls are going to be, you know, resisted, so we're not worried about that. Hydro Cannon, he's probably not going to throw any of those because those are resisted, so he's probably going to have to rely on that Drill Peck, which is a little bit harder to get up to. So we're just going to spam Aqua Tails, guys. Let's see how we do. Okay, we're looking pretty good here as far as those go. Here comes the Drill Peck. I mean, I like the Shadow Gyarados. It's actually rated higher than normal Gyarados is this season, so let's see, we got him nice and low. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Who are we going to bring out but the Magnezone? Get that energy. Every fast move you can get on Magnezone is just so precious, right? Attack incoming. Nothing we can do about this, right? Now, what would you guys do in this situation? We just got hit with the Frenzy Plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Sack swap, right? We go with the sack swap. We already know this is going to be a tough match for us. You know, we're having a tough time getting through these Pokemon, but we can do it, right? Comes the Frenzy Plant. We're just trying to do as much chip damage as we possibly can here, because we know we can bring out Magnezone and win CMP. So let's see if we win CMP against a Venusaur. We're going to win CMP, right? Here comes the Wild Charge. It just hits so hard, guys. Wild Charge hits so hard. So we're able to take out the Venusaur and win another one where we lost the lead. So good game to our opponent again, and we learned a lot from that match. That was one of those things where counting the moves helps, because we know when we can do those sack swaps, preserve our heavy hitters, and we have a lot of heavy hitters on this team. And when you can spam moves like that and Wild Charge, and you can win CMP against most of the things in the meta, you're doing well. And here's a Sceptile. So obviously we're really, really just not doing well on these leads. What did I tell you guys? We had, what, 1 lead that we won in this set? I did another set with this team where I lost all 5 leads, and it doesn't matter. It was still in 4-1. Magnezone still did really well. In comes the Aerial Ace. We saw that one coming. He swaps out into Charizard. Now, we throw the Frenzy Plant because we are hoping that he's going to shield, thinking it's a Sludge Bomb, right? However, this is a very skilled trainer, and he does not. So now, well, we have one shot, really. Throw a Sludge Bomb. So out comes the Sludge Bomb. And he shields it. Of course he shields it. Man, on this channel, how many times have we just been like reversed on our orders, right? And we're doing exactly what you're supposed to do, what the rules are for PvP, and we still just can't manage, right? We still do it wrong. And every time we throw the, you know, the more powerful move first, it gets shielded. So, I don't know. It seems like a roll of the dice, you know, but it just seems like we lose that roll quite a bit here on this channel, but that's fine. That's part of the game. Obviously, just like lag, we're starting to get used to lag as well. That's part of the game. But what's so fun about Ultra, man, is you can just, once you hit rank 9, tank your score, farm up a ton of rare candies to power things up for Master League. It used to be a lot easier, like I said, but hey, what are you going to do? So Gyarados against Sceptile here. Once again, not the best, but let's see what we do here. Let's see if Magnezone, let's see what Magnezone can do. He has 3 Pokemon left in a shield, right? Let's watch this. He has 3 Pokemon left and a shield. And we have Magnezone. Okay, built up a ton of energy. Okay. Comes a Mirror Shot. One more hit. Perfect. We got it. That spark is just incredible, man. We are building up energy so quick. Here comes the Mirror Shot. And what do you think this Charizard's going to do? This is like his shot. That Charizard is going to take this thing out, right? Well, Mirror Shot again, right? This is 3 Mirror Shots in a row. Just this thing's ridiculous. And watch this. Watch what we do at the end here. Okay, we get one off. And what does he have in the back? And ladies and gentlemen, Magnezone just swept an entire team where we lost the lead. We swept a Sceptile, a Charizard, both of which are horrible matchups for us, really, if you want to be honest. We don't want to catch a Blast Burn, and Sceptile just outright beats us. And then a Gyarados in the back. So, you know, bravo to Magnezone, guys. Give him a shot. I think mixing him, Venusaur, and then maybe like another water type will work. Give it a shot, see how it goes for you guys. I considered Kingdra, but I think that Gyarados is just honestly so good in this meta and so good against so many matchups that this is going to give you the best chance matchups-wise. Problems, you're looking at like Toxicroak, right? Toxicroak is going to be a problem. Alolan Muck can be a problem, depending on shields. Gallade can be a problem if it's in the lead, but as you guys seen, we've faced that and we've won. So this is a great team. Expect more awesome PvP videos coming out later, guys. I hope you learned something. Keep coming back. Make sure to subscribe, please. It helps my channel tremendously, and have a great day.